Yeah. So hey, I mentioned in the last video about the fly in the way for some reason. Anyways, I mentioned in the last video about dealing with your problems in different manners, and I was wondering. I'm kind of put this one on the spot. I have someone here today that can kind of tell you about how to deal with your anger and anxiety in different techniques. We'll call her over. Come on over, Coach Rudi. That's right. Keep clapping. All right.
Well, hello.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's go down here. Oh,
Do you want to get a chair?
Sure.
We're going to pause for a moment so she can get the chair. So.
Getting the chair. Getting the chair. Oh, what the? Okay. Tap dancing along.
Here comes Coach Rudi. Okay.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we are.
All right, welcome Coach Rudi.
Mm-hmm. What are we talking about here?
We're here on my channel, Nyla Simone, to talk about that's my camera's doing some zoom in thing.
Zoom in.
Sorry. To talk about different techniques to how to deal with anxiety and anger and everyday stressors and such.
Okay. I've spoken about anger before. Okay, anxiety and anger. When we're dealing with anxiety and anger, we can first we can blog, of course, about it. We can write about it in our diaries, or we can tap. There's a method of tapping.
Please explain tapping.
Okay, tapping is a way to divert your mind and pressure points to release the issue. Okay, so like if, for instance, you're angry, right? And you gauge yourself 0 to 10 on your anger. So like
0 being and 10 being.
Like 0 being, for instance, no anger. I mean, that would be explanatory, I hope. And then 10 being like, I'm just furious. I just want to beat somebody or something, or just go ham all over the place. Because they ain't get me no cotton candy or any of this here. I don't want your cotton candy. But, okay.
Cotton candy here?
No, thank you. So, however, that's just an example. So, for instance, then you'll have to find the pressure points. So, it was described as you would start at the crown of your head. And to me, when you're starting, sometimes you can start at your side of your hand. Okay, or the side of your hand. See my nails? Just clap, 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 clap. Or tap, 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 tap. And you start with the issue. Like, she knows she could have gave me some of that cotton candy. She knows she could have gave me some of that cotton candy. She gonna wait and eat all that cotton candy. And then I'm thinking, after that, I guess I was being greedy. I know, it make you look like a sign language almost. I don't want to say a monkey, but sign language. I just wanted something sweet. And then you go to the eyebrows. I know it wasn't good for my teeth. Then you go underneath. It's going to get stuck in her teeth. And you go under your lip. That ain't right. I shouldn't say that. You go under your, well, that was over your lip. Under your lip. Dang, that sure wasn't right. Then they want you to go underneath your arm. Now, again, to me, it's almost animalistic. So, but, I mean, I'll just like tap. I'll just like pat, But at first you go to your shoulders as well. This is the first one. And I'll get over it. It's just cotton candy. And then, so since you already tapped your shoulders, did we do the chest?
Mm-mm.
No, it was underneath the arm. Mm. And afterwards, I'm good. The candy gonna be here anyway. And and that's one way. And you just go through that until you get from, if you started at 10 all the way to something measurable that you feel that you're comfortable with, like maybe 4, 2 is a more optimum time, or so on 0 if you could. Okay.
So in all that sums up tapping. So what's another one?
Breathing. Deep breathing. I know it's like people like okay, so no, it's not that way. What you're doing is that's weird. Okay. What you doing? That was weird too, right? The breathing. Okay, so you deep breathe in, breathe out. Dude, where's that fly coming from? Deep breathe in.
You think you need to tap about it?
Deep tap the fly. Afterwards, I'm sorry, I'm just like, because we had like this cold over the weekend, so we're just like really tapping over. Okay. So that's that. And after you can make a video about what your issue is. You could discuss it with a friend. Do not get in a car and drive real fast like I used to, okay? And drive. I mean, it feels good to do it, but don't do it because you can get a ticket, or you can run over somebody and kill somebody.
Or you can kill yourself.
Or you can kill yourself. You don't want to kill the old lady, the little person, or either somebody, just an innocent person walking by, and unsuspectingly, the dog, the cat, you just don't want to kill, because it's really bad. And then you'll be like, I don't want to say sentenced like Michael Vick, but I hate to use him as an example, but it's not like you're dog fighting. But the whole point is, you don't want to get in a car when you're angry. And if you get in a car, just to listen to the music, do not turn the ignition on and zoom, because that could be really, it may you feel empowered, but it's not going to be good. Especially when you're driving on the freeway and you're going around that curve, you gone. I mean, really. I know I'm animated, but you got to understand, it gets bad.
Okay. So, I have some questions. With you being a life coach, for some reason, I have to turn this.
Yeah, this thing's like
off,
sucking my head in or something.
On this app. I have some questions here. Why does it keep facing me up? I am here.
But
she's gonna be taking a quick break. I'm gonna talk to you about some things, and because we have the phone ringing, and I'm gonna take off this. I might take it off in a minute when she comes back. So I was thinking that some of the things that could be done as well are, she's back already. If you agree, tell me yay or nay. Or
that's the effects.
It's the effects, yeah. I'm trying to get rid of. No, that's visual effects. I think it's the setting. I know how to get rid of this. Anyways, so I thought that some of the ways that you could deal with stress and anxiety and anger is by writing someone a note, a letter, and then either burning it, flushing it down the toilet, throwing it in the trash, ripping it up, shredding it. Mostly burning it seems to be a big thing that people like.
Okay. Here we go. Now, flushing paper down the toilet,
if you rip it up,
I'm not into that. But if that's what you're into, I'm not judging. Go ahead and do what you got to do. The fact of you writing it down, the brain has sent a signal for you to write it down. So you're releasing what that is on the paper. Just don't break the pencil. And then you could afterwards if you're done with it. But the whole point is, once you wrote down the message, you got that message out. Now she says, discarding it, like throwing it away. Okay, yeah. If you just, you can, that way you're releasing it. Burning. I'm not encouraging burning.
Yeah. I understand that.
But you could, if you choose to, like, fire it up, light us up, and moving on.
As long as you're being safe with it.
You have to be safe.
The reason why I say a lot of people like that one is because it feels like an instant gratification. And in the society that we live in, there's always a search and a need for instant gratification. So a lot of people feel like, okay, I'm going to write this note, I'm going to burn it up, and instantly I feel better because I burnt them. It kind of feels like I kind of had one up on that other person that I'm writing the letter to. And another thing about throwing it away in the trash, if you know you live with nosy people, just on a side note, like if you know your people nosy and they read your mail anyways, don't ball it up and throw it in the trash. You might want to rip it up a little bit more. Maybe you want to throw it in somebody else's trash or whatever, but don't set yourself up for failure if you know they're going to read it and you don't want them to know these things of what you're feeling. So that was just on the sidebar.
Yeah, she's right. So the throwing it away, it may not work unless you put it in a separate bag and throw it away, like really in there and like stinky little trash out there. But other than that, yeah. And the other thing is emotionally, if you want to get that anger out, go for a walk.
Exercise.
Go for a jog.
Mm-hmm.
Kick the football around. Kick the punching bag around. Just don't injure yourself, because I mean you have to get. And sometimes you can. Oh man, I was supposed to put one of those punching bags in my garage one of them days, and I never got a chance to do it. So yeah, that's one of those ways of getting it out. Hey, dude, yoga.
Yoga, yes. Yoga's a good stress reliever.
And you get to meditate. Meditate is a good way too to get rid of a lot of stress. I was listening, like today, I was like feeling stressed. So I was listening to some, what was that? Some Zen music. And it was for relaxation. And it did relax. Matter of fact, it relaxed the whole room. The house was asleep. I was feeling a little sleepy. And I was like, dog, they about to get some sleep. And I was like, well, I need to finish. So, however, music, some, relaxation type of music. Do not get that music like, I'm going to knock you out or nothing like that. Or
definitely don't listen to DMX right at that moment.
No,
he's
or the
more
kind,
of a hype guy.
Or those other kinds that,
maybe Drake. Drake is kind of, but he's borderline depressing with some of the things that he makes you think about. It kind of makes you think a little further than maybe you need to. So maybe not Drake so much unless you already know the song or something like that. Maybe not so much. You have to gauge how some of this music makes you feel when you do it. Mostly you want to get music that doesn't have words in it.
You mean a 0 to 100? I like that one. Anyway, moving on.
The ones that don't have words that make you think as much when you're doing it, so you can relax. I was also thinking that, which will be in another video, another session, I'm going to be speaking of chakras and energies and how they affect you. And she speaks about that as well on her channel. I don't know if she deals too much on chakras.
No, because I have a new channel coming out. So right now, presently, children are there. And there's strong Christians there, and they are really not into chakras and things like that. So we are going to go into the metaphysical situations and spirit guides and all that in another channel. So I'm approaching making another channel not too long from now.
Okay.
And it's probably not going to be Coach Rudi. It's just going to be, just me, Rudi, as in things that I use to introduce to transfer energy, help you with energy, restoration, and so on and so forth.
I'm about to throw an idea at her just to gauge her emotional reaction. So what I've been writing in my notebook, basically taking notes, I was thinking of getting a mom and daughter channel. Let's see your reaction on that. How do you feel? Let's get the close-up on it right there.
It did.
I'm not, and you guys, I'm not controlling the camera visual effects. It did it itself.
Yeah, we could do that. Just as long as certain things are addressed and the fly, and things like that. So everything can within its time frame. I think that we'll have to approach it with caution.
Right. See, a lot of things that I'll be talking about on my own video, I'm on my own channel. I might have like maybe 2 channels. It depends. It won't be the same thing as I'll be talking about on the mother-daughter channel. I was going to make it more of a light type of thing, more of a fun-loving, maybe exercises for mothers and daughters to get closer, and maybe exercises for parents and their children to get closer. It's mostly going to be like a safe haven for adolescents and their parents kind of thing. And that's my idea on it. I don't know what kind of vision she had on it, but that was my idea when I just said it to you then.
Oh, okay. So at least she has a vision, and I hadn't had a chance to really think on it. So we would probably be doing healing exercises and things like that. Things that will bring closeness back together. That's why I told her maybe not at this moment. But we're
busy
approaching
on new projects.
We got a lot of projects going on. I know I do.
But I did want to mention that because it's coming soon. It is. And I feel strongly about closeness with family and really the things that adolescents go through on an everyday basis. A lot of these things as adults, we might feel like, oh, this is little stuff for them, but this is big stuff for them. And they are humans too, and they're people too. So we should actually should be more cautious on how we address them or what we say and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of young people take these things to heart, and it really hurts them, and it stays with them as they get older, and it affects their success levels.
It does. Like sometimes, there's times that like I had a person in my life just say, "Oh, you're so stupid," this and that and the other, and then have people mock me at the same time. I thought to myself, really? But I'm gonna move on. So I digress. But yeah, I won't tell you right now what I see, but later on we'll discuss that because I had a lot of counteracting in my mind, thinking like, "Oh, really? I'm stupid. I think you do stupid." So anyway, moving on. So I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta have that. It's that cat over there making all that noise. Confidence in things and within yourself, and you have to approach it a certain way because sometimes you can take it literally, and if they got people mocking you and stuff like that, but then at the end of the day or at the end of their life, you're going to see that they're going to need you, so they should be a little more cognitive on how they do things, especially, and then you have to understand their upbringing as well. But I feel like success is within us, and we have to fight to get our successes up. So
I feel like there's a lot of subjects in this one particular video that can be addressed in other videos. So I'm going to end it with that, unless Coach Rudi has more to say. And we'll go on more on the other subjects. So thank you for tuning in to the Nyla Simone show. And you'll be hearing more from me, and you'll be hearing more from her. And I'll have some more guest appearances from other guests that I'll be having.
Oh, give me a second.
Oh, she's coming back, so hold on. Yes. Bringing the family kitty over.
This is who I was.
Gracie. Okay.
This is who I was. Oh, I have her tail, sorry. That's who I was looking at. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys. All right.
I was trying to move it out the way. So there it is.
Yeah,
okay, good.
Poor little kitty. Yeah. Oh, you poor little kitty. Messed up your tail almost. Ooh. All right, have a great. Oh, she's jumping all on me. Okay, guys, see you later. Okay. Mwah.
Have a great one. Comment down below. I'm going to see about getting a charity together or some type of help group for adolescents together. So I'll have more information about that in next videos and possibly in the blog. So do comment, please. Thank you.